Happy New Year!
Chuffing hell.
Sarah, you all right?
Well, it wasn't until the coronary, yeah?
No, I meant before. Last night he seemed a bit quiet.
Yeah, well, don't like January. It's boring, cold.
Well, as long as that's all it is.
Well, right now, I'm suffering from caffeine deficiency.
Kettle's there.
And I'm sitting down.
I'm a mug.
Now, get a mug, put something in it. Happy New Year. Finally.
I couldn't just drop everything, could I? Until he's already asking where I was last night. Well, at least it seems like Adam was too drunk to remember anything.
You brought your lunch?
Yes, I brought my lunch. Because then us sitting next to each other and us sitting next to each other isn't that suspicious. Hasn't we talked all that much before?
No, I mostly listened while you tried to get Kelly off for killing Seb.
You know she didn't.
Well, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this.
Well, at least us meeting in the office and talking about the case would have made more sense than sitting on a couple of park benches like a pair of Cold War spies.
All right, you've made your point. Sorry I didn't bring me sandwiches.
Have you had a test?
No.
Well, then you don't know for sure.
I know.
Not for sure.
Look, this isn't my first rodeo.
You know, from what I hear, you're pretty out of it for the other pregnancies.
Oh, nice.
I know you, Abby. I did a lot of work on Seb's case.
Right, well, I know you and all. And this isn't exactly your first rodeo either, is it? How many times did you cheat on that ex-wife of yours?
I never cheated on Toya.
Until you did.
Just get the test, okay? I think they sell them in there. Actually, they sell them over in Dev's.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. Morning, Dev. I'll have one of your finest pregnancy tests, please, but don't tell Kev, because it's not his.
You know that for sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a funny thing. I've not really been in the mood the past few months. Turns out I just needed to hit rock bottom with self-loathing. But then again, I'm not sure Kev would have found that a turn on. If I am, and I'm 99% sure that I am, then it's yours.
So, you get a test.
You're obsessed with tests.
People test for pregnancies, okay? It's not a new thing. Please tell me you're gonna get one.
Of course I am, just not from round here.
Okay, so the test's positive. Now you've got a choice.
Oh, I've got a choice.
Well, if I'd said we, you'd rather go, wouldn't you? Okay, we have a choice. But ultimately, the decision's yours, right?
Yeah. And if it's positive, I'm telling Kev.
And then Toya finds out, and then both our lives are ruined.
Oh, whoa. What? So you don't want me to tell anyone just have an abortion and forget about it?
Just talking about it.
Right, well, thanks for just talking. Now you listen. I can't keep this from him. After everything that's happened, I'm telling Kev.
You telling Kev what?
Hello? Then he said that I should go to a different meeting so Kelly won't feel intimidated. Because somehow it's better for Kelly that I change which meeting I go to.
Is this right?
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to let you know. You're being totally unreasonable.
I've told you before. Back off a bit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Well, I'm not upset. I just don't see why I should have to change my plans.
Me neither.
Well, I'm sure we'll find a way to sort it.
Tyrone's having trouble with a Volvo. Any more of this, and you're going to make me really angry.
It's really nice. It's very relaxing.
No, thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Okay, so how can we help?
I just wanted to say that everything's all right and you've got nothing to worry about.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean. What's all right?
Me and Kelly, Imran was worried that we might bump into each other at another meeting, but, you know, I'll never forget what she did, but I'm not going to cause any more trouble.
Well, that's very good of you. I can't begin to imagine what you've been through.
It's been tough, but, well, I don't know, maybe it's time to look to the future. There's too much bad stuff in the past and we can't change it, so, you know, we can move forward now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. And I know that Kelly will too.
Right, well, we're all good then. That's sorted. I should get off. There's been a bit of an emergency at home. Jack fell down some stairs at his mate's and Kev had to dash off.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's just bruised, not broken.
Oh, well, give him our love.
Right, yeah, will you? Try.
Bye.
So what did he say?
That he wasn't having an affair.
Well, there you go.
But he was so casual about it. He just said he wasn't seeing anybody and he went for a bath.
Well, what else is there to say?
I was upset. I needed a bit of reassurance. Oh, no, he was like a rat up a drain pipe. He was more interested in hiding in the bathroom and playing with his rubber ducky.
Have you had enough?
Oh, yeah, go on. Another one would be great. ABC.
Hey?
Anything but Chardonnay. I'm going for a whiz.
There's no way, is there?
Nah.
Have you managed to get a word in about our Jack's adoption?
Not a fat chance. I'm on damage limitation here. Look, do you want another pint, or I can hang with Sal if you want to get back for Jack?
Oh, cheers. Well, text me if you need any tactical support.
Yeah.
Do you have any non-alcoholic wine?
Yeah. It's called water.
Fair point. I'll have a small white and an orange juice, please. And a couple of bags of cheese and onion. I think it could be a long night.
Couldn't help overhearing. Nothing worse than a cheat.
What were you doing
Anyways, I
running
can
on?
say this, but I swear down, I reckon you have got this totally wrong.
How do you know?
Well, I don't. Obviously, not for certain.
Well, there you go, then.
He loves the absolute bones of you. He's not the type to cheat.
Well, so was Kevin, and look what happened to him.
Oh, come on, that's hardly the same thing. I'm telling you, he's not the type.
Yes, please, Ty.
Well, people said that about Tyrone, and he lost his head to Teeny Alina, or Alina Teeny Weeny.
You know what, I'll leave it.
Can we please change the subject? Have you watched any good box sets recently?
Squid Game, and my life's much worse than that. Why would you want to change the subject?
Because I am bored rigid of saying the same thing over and over.
You know something, don't you?
No, I don't know anything. And I would stake me left nut on the fact that there's naught to know about anyway.
You're covering for him, you thick as thieves, you two. You're thick as thieves.
Oh, yuck. He's my best friend's husband, and I would take your side every single time. Now, if you really do think there's something going on, then you need to do more than sit here getting leathered, shouting at the locals. You'll need proof. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and get me tea.
Caught him.
You're not Pokemon again.
What? No, I've just caught Tim in the act.
Back up a bit.
A tracker app on his phone,
Oh, Sal!
so I could keep an eye on him.
You mean stalk him?
Well, whatever, it worked. He's been sat in a hotel for 45 minutes. He must be waiting for his bit on the side.
Or, you know, he might just be waiting to pick someone up. Oh, now, if only he had a job that could explain that.
No, I rang streetcars. Eileen said he knocked off early.
All right, OK, well, that's a bit different. But there might still be an explanation.
Yeah, and I'm going to extract it from him. Are you coming?
What for?
Well, in case anything goes down with his fancy piece and I need backup.
Back up? What is this? The Sharks and the Jets?
Are you coming?
I can't. I need to get back to the garage.
All right, I'll go by myself then.
Right, well, be careful.
What, of his fancy piece?
No. But, you know, if you go around looking under rocks, you might not like what crawls out. Oh.
Oh, you were right all along about Tim. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Right.
I should delete the app, shouldn't I?
Well, you don't have to rush into it. But I don't agree with Carla. I think it's perfectly fine to keep tabs on your other half. All's fair in love and war, Sal.
Oh, look at him at home, loafing about, probably. Oh, actually, that's funny.
What's funny?
Oh, it says he's across the road at number 3.
Does it?
But not outside, inside.
Sal, I need to tell you something.
Must be something wrong with the app.
Sal, I think the app's working perfectly fine. But I also reckon that I was wrong. I think Tim might be having an affair.
was wrong.
I know. It's just with what Shona said, and then him turning up to the hospital and her house. And last night...
It was just a ruse, wasn't it?
Possibly. Although, I mean, you must admit, it's quite an elaborate plan for a man who can't work a washing machine.
Abby, have you got a minute?
Sorry, I've got to get back to the garage. I'm halfway through a Kia Sportage.
But it won't take long. Can I ask you a personal question?
Depends what it is.
I just wondered how your adoption of Jack's going.
Oh, it's nearly done. We've got the final hearing next week. Why?
We've been asked to consider adopting Elsie.
Oh, that's great. You should do it. She's a cracking little kid.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure. Me and Imran aren't exactly in a great place at the moment.
Give over. You two are solid. I mean, he's punching above his weight, but...
There's stuff you don't know.
Listen, everyone has, dodgy patches, but you work through them, don't you? Look, I've really got to get off.
He cheated on me.
Right.
Sorry, you don't need to hear about this, do you?
No, it's fine. Honestly, that's awful.
I thought I'd found someone, and now I don't know if I can trust him properly anymore. Is he going to do it again?
No, I don't think so.
Or why'd you say that?
Just because you can tell how much he loves you.
Really? How?
It's just the way he looks at you and stuff. And you clearly love him because you're still together, aren't you?
I suppose so.
Look, none of that other rubbish matters. So what if he's like with someone? There's worse things that happen. You could lose a kid or 3 kids. All that's really important is family. So just you hang on to him. You hold him close. Don't throw it away over something daft. No, I've really got to go.
Pictures designed in the form of a person. They usually depict a sort of 18th century type chap, but there's also some different women, animals and fictional, and famous people as well.
We should get some snacks and things from Dev's. You know how expensive those service stations are.
Why? Where are we going?
Well, me and Jack's going to take you away after the adoption hearing tomorrow.
Where to?
Bridlington. By the camper van.
Oh, Bridlington.
Yeah, well, I thought Jamaica was a bit of a trek.
Well, it sounds good to me. Although it won't be much of a holiday if I don't get to be Jack's mum, will it? It'll be like some weird anticlimax.
You're going to sail through it, and we'll soon be on our way, and Jack will be calling your mum by the time we get to the dual carriageway.
Oh, I got something to hide, have you, eh? Never have I ever slept with a pair of sisters. Oh, come on, Toya. Do you not want to find out his deepest, darkest secrets before you get married? Huh?
We don't have any secrets.
Oh, happen you do. Is that a call of nature or just your guilt walking?
Give it a rest, Sean.
It's not like you hit the jackpot when it comes to relationships, is it?
Well, steak can't shack up with any old offal, can it, eh?
So that would make you...
The steak. Yes. Thank you, Miss Mushroom Burger. Right, come on, Abby, what about you, eh? Let's have a game of Never Have I Ever.
No, Tar. It's a stupid game.
Well, it's not like Kevin's here, is it, eh? If that's what you're worried about. Come on! Never have I ever...
Me and Kev are fine. We're more than fine, actually. We're brilliant. No one wants to play your horrible game.
Ooh. Seems I've struck a nerve there.
Sean, right? Did he touch your nerve?
Just sick of him gobbing off. Give me an headache.
I know why you got to you.
Do you?
You don't have to hide it from me. I know what's going on.
How would you know?
It's as clear as day. But listen, people make mistakes. I mean, granted, some more than others, but...
I'm so stupid.
No, you're not. You love Kevin. And I know that feeling too.
I hate myself so.
This is not your fault.
Well, of course it is.
You stop that right now. He's done this before.
Has he?
To me. And, you know, I am so angry with him. I always thought a leopard could change his spots, but oh no, same old Kevin.
Kevin?
I mean, how could he do this to you after everything you've been through? When did it happen?
What?
When did he cheat on you? Was it an ongoing thing, or is it just a one-off?
No, Sal, you've got this wrong. Kev hasn't cheated.
Abby, you don't have to protect him. You deserve better than this. And if you're not going to tell him that, I will.
No, Sal, stop. You've got this really, really wrong.
You much told me that he was unfaithful to you.
No, it wasn't Kev. It was me.
You?
Abby. Look, take no notice of him. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Thanks for a lovely afternoon.
And your dad works...
You all right?
Yeah, sure another crack won't hurt.
Have you finished doing the road trip playlist?
Yes, and I've linked it to the stereo. The path to Bridlington is paved with early 90s indie bangers.
Ah, Jaz's gonna love that.
Yeah, well, it's never too late to get a grounding in the classics.
So, why was you up so early this morning?
Well, I just couldn't sleep.
What, you worried about the adoption hearing?
Well, yeah, obviously I'm nervous for the adoption hearing. Could be a mum again this afternoon.
Hey, you already are Jack's mum. He loves you. But you're right, he does need to learn about decent music. He told me off for listening to old folks' music the other day. I was listening to the Charlatans. He said, I've never heard of them.
You what?
I know. What are they teaching him at that school?
Flipping heck.
Where you going?
Oh, I said I'd pop round to Sal's. We've not had a catch-up for a bit.
Oh, can it wait? I've just sorted us out a little warm-up holiday treat. Deb's opening up early. Said she'll do us a special brekkie.
Now?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Right, come on, let's go. Jack!
Taking the van to go?
Yeah, of course. Need to get our money's worth.
Is this yours? Yep.
Well, for this week, we're renting it to go on holiday.
I mean, it's not patch on my dad's.
Whoa, I'm not having that. I'll have you know my pal has totally overhauled this. New engine, all mod cons, Bluetooth stereo, custom interior. It's even got a coffee machine.
Kev's turned into a hipster. He'll be growing his tash back next, but ironically this time.
Let's have a look inside then.
Just 2 secs. Sal, wait up.
I'm late for work.
Why haven't you been answering me calls?
Why do you think? Because I don't want to talk to you.
Are you going to tell him?
Are you going to tell him?
I can't.
And I can't lie to him. It's not fair of you to put me in this position.
I know. Right, Jack.
You sure you can't get Dad to let us off training so I can come to the verdict?
Sorry, kiddo. You don't miss him much. You'll be well boring.
The verdict?
We find out whether she gets to be my mum today.
Yeah, well, that's best case scenario. We'll see.
Right.
You know, if we go now, we can drop you off on the way.
You've got to be joking me.
At least ours starts.
Flipping thing.
Or, you know, we'd just take the tram together.
Sounds like a plan. Can we talk later, please?
Today, this is where we start again. Forget the past. You, me, and Jack, this is where we become a proper family. I'm sorry, I didn't mean forget. Seb will always be...
I know. I'm sorry. I need the loo.
Abby.
No, honestly, I'm fine.
Hello, this is Sally Metcalf. Preferred pronouns, she, her, hers. Please leave a message.
Hey, Sal, it's me. I don't know what else to say, but, please, I'm begging you, please don't tell him. I know this is an awful thing to ask, and I know I'm emotionally blackmailing you, and I'm sorry. I've come so close to ruining everything. But this, with Kev and Jack, they're my last chance. So, please, just, please let me have this.
What did you need to talk to Sally for?
What?
You said before you had to put round cells.
Oh, she's got a pack of matches she says I can borrow. Always rains when I got the seaside. Was Jack all right?
Yeah, fine. What I know.
Kev? I love you, you know that. I love all of this.
What, by singing?
Yeah, even that, because you've been a little bit rubbish.
Oi.
It takes the pressure off me being such a screw-up.
No, you're not.
Oh, I am.
You're not, you just don't believe in yourself. But me and Jack believe in you, even if you don't.
I've just got to take this, it's the dentist. I was trying to get an appointment. Hello?
Abby, you're right, we need to sort this.
Yes!
I wish you hadn't told me.
Abby! Abby!
All I can do is beg you, please, please, please don't tell him, because it would be the end of us.
I know, it's going to break Kevin's heart. So I'm not going to tell him. But it makes me feel sick.
Sal, are you still there? I can't hear you.
Abby? Hello? Can you hear me, Abby? I've got a bad connection.
Oh, please, 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 please.
What's going to break my heart?
I'm sorry.
Why? What have you done? Tell me, please.
It's like I said, I messed everything up.
Abby.
I cheated on you. It was ages ago. My head was a mess. It didn't mean...
Don't say it didn't mean anything. It was a mistake. It doesn't count.
Yeah, all of that.
So, who was it?
It doesn't matter.
Someone I know?
No.
So who? Was it Tez? Was it?
It was just a drunken, stupid...
I don't want to hear it.
Where are you going? No, Kev, stay. Don't just...
Right, well, Adam, don't fall out with him about it. Just get on to work in the office. You're an angel.
I can't keep talking to your answer phone. Will you please ring me back? Jack.
You okay? You crying? Is it the hearing? It'll be okay. They'll say yes to the adoption.
Well, you shouldn't get your hopes up, because they could still decide that I'm not right to be a mum. You know, and I've done stuff that could mess everything up.
In the past, though, we'll persuade him. You're my mum anyway. A judge can't change that.
Sam, come on.
You did tell him that. I didn't want you to keep it from him, didn't you?
Will you stop fretting about what he's thinking about you? I need your help. He hates me.
Well, he'll come back when he's ready.
I can't just stand here waiting to find out what he's thinking. I need to know now.
Well, he's going to be angry, obviously. But you're not going to stop him feeling like that, are you? But over time, things will settle down.
No, He needs to understand that it was just a stupid mistake.
Well, he will, eventually.
Not if I can't tell him.
Kevin has done worse things. Look, just give him time.
Why am I so flaming me? He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. These last few months that I've been lost without him, and now I'm just going to shove it all back in his face.
It's Kevin.
Right, sis.
How long have you known?
I told her to tell you.
I heard you say you'll keep a sordid little secret.
It's not her fault.
Oh, you're here. You two sat plotting how to manage all this, are you?
No, she's upset. She loves you. You're very lucky to have her.
Lucky.
We can get through this. But you've done worse and you've got through it.
I've done worse.
No, what I mean...
Oh, is this through you? To get back at me, is it?
No. What she means is we can sort this.
Says who? This isn't about the past, it's here and now. So tell me, how long did it go on for? Did it start before we got married or after?
But if you let me talk to you, I'll explain.
What's happened?
Go back in the house, Jack.
Tell me. Why are you arguing?
I do love you, Jack.
You don't want to adopt me anymore?
No, it's not that. No, I've done something. I've upset your dad.
Done what?
This is such a mess.
It don't matter what. But it just means that things are difficult now.
Stop being mean.
Me?
Tell her it's okay.
It's not okay, and that's my fault. I've not been right since I lost Seb, and I'm trying to...
Jack, go and pack a bag.
It's packed.
Then go and call on one of your mates for a bit. I'm not having you using that against Jack.
Using that? Me saying that I've lost my son?
Yeah, and I did everything I could to be with you through it.
I know.
But it wasn't enough.
It's not an excuse. But it's true. I lost my mind. I messed up. I know it's going to take time for you to trust me again, but I...
So who's that?
Oh, no one, it's work.
No one as in Tez or Sally checking who said what, or a drug dealer? Some other random bloke?
No.
How do we know?
It was once a one-off, and I regretted it immediately. And the things you asked me, it was before we were married. Look, it was after the trial. I wasn't thinking straight or feeling straight, so I wrote it off as a bad dream. Look, you can trust me here. Look, that call, it was from the past place. I was chasing a cylinder head all day yesterday. Check it.
I can't live like this.
Look, keep my phone. I'll unlock it. Do whatever it is you need to do. But look, I will not let you down again. You've got to let me prove it to you.
I thought, well, this might sting a bit, mightn't it?
Look, let's just press the restart button. Let's just go away and get some space. You don't have to forgive me, not yet. I'll sleep in a tent or something. But you know, we could just be together. Miles away from all of this, just us and Jack. And then maybe we can start talking just bit by bit, not all at once, like some waves crashing over us and we can't breathe.
I don't know.
Then you and Jack go. We'll let things settle and then we'll talk when you get back.
How long did it go on for? With Tez?
No, it was a one-off, I swear. I was drunk.
I didn't ask for excuses.
You know that I've always messed up everything good. Until I met you. And now I'm better at everything. This was just like a relapse into old ways, but now I'm back. I'll not go there again. You have to let me prove it.
Do I?
Doesn't any bit of you want to try and sort this out?
I don't know. I can't think straight with you here. You need to leave me alone.
Okay, and then come back. Come on holiday. Don't come on holiday.
Look, I don't know. If I've gone, then me and Jack have gone on our own.
Okay, but if the camper van's still here, then that means I'm coming with you, yeah? Just give me a chance, Kev. You said brazier. I'll go and pack some stuff. It'll only be 2 minutes, because you'll be driving all night at this rate.
You're not coming.
But you said if the camper van was...
No, you said. And you can hardly judge someone for not keeping the word.
So why did you... What's happening?
I wanted to say something to you before we went away.
Okay.
It can't work.
No, it can, Kev. I swear, I will do everything
You
I
would
can.
not have cheated on me if things was all right with us.
No, that's
Look,
not
let me
true.
speak. Things are not right. Maybe they never was. But I can't do this to Jack. Lurching from crisis to crisis. So me and him are going away, and when I get back, I want you gone.
Gone?
For good. It's over.
A train, but how can I disappear without...
Without what? Saying I told you so. There you go, said it. Do one.
What's happening? Is this a cooling off period? Are you waiting for him to come back off holiday, or are you going to follow them on?
Well, if you ask Kevin, it's over for good. It was one lie too many, and now he knows he can't unknow.
I hope you're not blaming me for this.
But I was under enough pressure without you piling in on top.
So you are blaming me?
Well, was your voice he heard? Oh, it would break Kevin's heart to know he won't do him.
I was covering up for you. Look, I'm sorry this happened for everyone. But this is down to you.
You know, everything's always down to me. County loser final on pens, that'll be Abi. Global warming, Abi again.
Oh, drop the pity party, Abi. You make bad choices, you pay for them.
Wise words from the ivory tower.
You know, my life is not that cushy. I nearly lost my husband a few weeks ago. My sister's bouncing off the walls, and he's expected to drop everything and just go and fight fires.
Oh, well, we'll swap then, shall we? It's Freaky Friday. Well, I would take your life in a heartbeat.
Look, I know you've been to hell and back, and I'm sorry. But there's no such thing as a free pass.
Don't miss your train. Don't get any worse.
What does Sally know?
Never buy mermaid tights. That's what Sally knows.
This affects me too. Abi. Abi.
I cheated on Kevin.
With me.
And now Kevin knows, and he's left me. We're finished. So, you happy now?
No. Kev's a good bloke, and you two were great together. You could be again.
He's got way too much pride for that. Especially now he knows Sal was covering.
What else?
That it happened on the night of the verdict. With my ex, Tez. Look at you. You can't even force yourself to hide it. You're off the hook. Do a little dance while you're at it.
That's not fair.
It's the Imran show. There's only one star. Oh, get out of my sight. You may be sick.
Hey, Abi. What's going on?
Hey. Sorry to...
And then I said, oh, it's always the Imran show or something like that, because that's the sort of thing I'd said about this irate customer. Why did you think I was having a go at him? I can see how it would seem like that, but look, my sense of humour is way off sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I was just coming to check on her, because, I don't know if you heard.
Kevin's, we split up, he's left me.
Oh, no. Oh, Abby, I'm so sorry. I thought you both seemed like you were in a really good place. What happened?
Well...
Actually, Imran, why don't you leave us to it, yeah? Because some things are better said with no blokes around.
Oh, I mean...
Actually, Tori, I think you can both leave. I'm not really... I can't be bothered talking about this today.
Are you sure? I'm a trained listener.
100%.
Abi Webster can't get to the phone right now, but if you leave a name and a telephone number, I will get back to you ASAP.
Kev, it's me. Well, I'm still in the house. Which is where I'll be when you get back. We can fix this. Because I love you, and I'll do anything to make it up to you. And I'm not going to give up without a fight. Have you got that?
David, calm down.
Debs, have you heard from Kev? I've been trying to get hold of him.
All I know is they went away without you. I can't talk now, sorry.
Maybe he's deleting my message without playing it then. Typical.
No, he got it.
Oh, good. I mean, I know he's on one at the minute, but, you know, give it time.
Look, why don't you come back in half an hour, eh? I'll be on my break then.
Oh, I waited this long.
OK, well, the office is free. Plonk yourself in there and I'll send in a brew.
Oh, nice one.
Hey, can you join with Kevin?
Working on it.
Yeah, you go for it. Tooth and nail, remember?
I could swing for that, Linda.
Hey.
So the whole tooth and nail thing.
If Kevin's knocked you back, it doesn't mean there's no hope.
Show us your ring, then. Pooh! Bling, bling.
Feels bad you're having the day from hell and we're sat here popping corks.
Yeah, well, that's the way the mop flops. But if you feel that bad, I don't mind if I do.
Oh, Abby, come on. Drink's a gateway drug, you know that.
Bar off.
Look, don't undo all your good work just because of one setback.
I'm sure Abby's old enough to make her own decisions.
Oh, don't poke the bear, eh? Nifty footwork from the lawyer. The engaged lawyer. You two. You're a right pair of fiancés.
Imran's got some calls to make. Why don't me and you have a coffee and a catch-up? You seem a bit fragile.
Do I? That's funny, that.
Abby, please.
Just let her go. She clearly needs to vent.
It's just something so desperate about
Give us your number. I'll keep in touch.
Is he here?
No.
Sleeping on Grandad's sofa again.
She looked pretty angry.
Come on, let's get these into the pub.
Well, you've gone downhill fast. Sat on a bench drinking vodka out the bottle.
Well, I haven't got the ingredients for a martini. Anyway, I never did get the hang of drinking from a glass. I like to neck it.
Oh, I'm such a lowlife. I belong in the gutter.
Just having a few of my weekly units. Shouldn't you be at work?
Cake run. Do you know how many there are in a bottle?
I've lost everything. I'm at rock bottom.
So what, you're just going to give up? You're going to drink yourself into an early grave? Totally kibosh any chance of turning your life around? Abby, you're an addict. You know how dangerous it is for you to drink like that.
Will you give it a rest?
Why didn't you call me if you were struggling?
I'm not. Look, you shouldn't be worrying about me. There are a lot more deserving people out there.
Well, I can't just stand by and watch you throw your life down the drain, can I? This is about addiction. I think you should go to a meeting. No, in fact, I insist that you go to a meeting.
It's just a bit of daytime drinking. It's no biggie.
It's way more than that, and you know it.
All right, yep. No, you're right. I'll get help.
Okay, but I'm coming with you.
No, you're not. I don't need you to. I've got phone with all of this.
Well, I will walk with you then, in case you change your mind.
I won't.
Security code 1.
Right, here we are.
This is becoming a bit of a habit, you rounding up all the druggies, checking them into rehab.
I'll wait for you.
No, you're all right, I'll be fine.
No, I want to wait.
Are you sure? I could be waiting here ages, and you're on a cake run. Do you not need to get back? Beth will have a fit if she don't get a cream on. Look, I'm a big girl. I have done this before.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck, and call me.
Yeah, I will, thanks.
I just can't believe you're going out.
How'd you get on?
Oh, great.
Have you got a treatment plan?
Hmm?
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, this is Dean, by the way.
Oh, hi. Are you a service user too?
No, I've been clean 2 years now. I've got the key fob to show for it.
Here's my new sponsor.
That's not like a sponsor on a footy shirt.
No, yeah, I know what a sponsor is.
Dean's going to keep me out of mischief and talk me through stuff, and if I need something, he's on the end of the phone 24/7.
I am?
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I was really worried about you.
No, I'm fine. The meeting was a real shot in the arm. Not literally.
Look, can I offer you both a lift somewhere? Or...
No, just say now we're going to go back to the house for a cuppa, weren't we, and talk through some coping
Strategies.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I'll see you later.
Oh, stop! Stop! Ah!
She was off and up.
What?
Yeah. It's awful.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh! Stop! Stop! Please!
I need to go to hospital.
You're drunk. I can smell it on you.
Oh, please. I'm in labour. I'm gonna baby, and I can't do it by the side of a road.
The man who brought you in said he found you by the side of the road.
I don't know where it was. Have you got any gas in it?
I can smell alcohol. Have you been drinking?
What is this? It's a police station or something.
If you've been drinking or taking any substances, I need to know.
Can you just help me?
Of course we can, lovey. But listen, if you've taken anything, I need to know. It's important. It could affect the birth.
Right, well, I took some booze and coke, but I didn't know I was pregnant.
When did you last have a period?
A month ago. That's why this can't be happening.
Well, you can bleed when you're pregnant, you know. It's not always indicative of a period.
Thanks for the biology lesson. Can you just get me some drugs?
How far gone do you think you are?
I don't know.
I need to know how far along this baby could be.
Last time I had sex in the past year was 6 months ago.
Can you tell me your name, lovey?
Why?
So I don't have to keep calling you lovey. It's very patronising.
Are you gonna report me to the police about the drugs?
Let's worry about that later on. Can you just give me your name?
It's Jennifer Smith.
OK, Jennifer. Right, it's not going to be long now. This baby wants out. It's time to push now. You'll have to try harder than that.
No, I'm trying.
Try harder. Come on, Jennifer.
I prefer it when you call me Lovey.
We're past Lovey now. Come on, put some effort in. Maybe you should take that off.
No.
We'll keep it safe for you.
It's a present from my son.
Well, he wouldn't want you pulling it and breaking it now, would he?
I'm not taking it off.
OK, Jennifer. As you hold it, just think about how happy he will be to know that he's got a sibling on the way. Can we call him, your son? What about the baby's dad?
No.
Doesn't he?
I said no!
Keep pushing.
I am pushing.
Push harder. Jennifer, this baby needs your help.
Is there something wrong?
The baby's heart rate has dropped.
What does that mean?
We need to get him or her out now. Push. Push. Come on, give me everything you've got. That's it. Come on. Good girl. Well done.
What's happening? What's happening? Why is it crying?
We're just trying to help him breathe.
It's a boy. Is he breathing yet? Is it my fault? Is it something I've done? Oh, God.
To intensive care.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from being very premature, he's got breathing issues. And we're not sure how much he's been affected by the drugs and the alcohol that you've been using. I'm going to come back with the doctor. And we'd like to have an honest chat with you. I'll see you shortly.
I know it's complicated, but at the end of the day, that's all that counts. I'm not going to leave you.
Our Kevin asked me to come round. Make sure you'd gone.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'm going. I wasn't very well last night.
Yeah, so I see. How much have you had?
It's not what you think.
Really? Because I tell you what I think. I think you're a car crash who cheated on a man who loves you, broke a little boy's heart, and that's before we get to the drink and the drugs.
That's just what I needed to hear, thank you.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it?
Yep.
Are you not even sorry?
Does it matter what I say?
And after everything our Kevin's done for you.
No, I don't have the energy to talk about this right now.
Oh, I am sorry. Am I interrupting your drinking time? Do excuse me, I'll pop off and leave you to it. Get out of this house! Our Kevin wants you gone. We all do.
Get a move on, Lily.
Left you a million messages.
My phone's been off.
Mr. Jacob, grey Nissan, it's gone.
How do you mean?
It's been stolen. I've told him we've had a break-in and I've had to tell the police. But there's no sign of forced entry, which means they've used keys. Not mine, and I'm betting not Kev's.
Well, it's not to do with me.
I'm just saying, have you dropped them somewhere or something? Look at you can barely stand up.
I ain't got time for this.
Unless it was you.
Why would I steal a car?
Well, I don't know. To punish Kev or something, or to pay your drug debts.
Think what you want.
If they prove that this is an inside job, we're finished. Kev's finished.
Go away, Debbie. Oh. Please, will you just bog off and give me a minute? Ta-da!
Morning, little Miss Freeloader. I hope they're charging you for that car.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but they were only after a witness statement.
Oh, it's way past disappointment. Look at the time and you're still in your pit. Well, our Kevin's pit. I know you've no respect for him, but have you got none for yourself? Cheeky. You can't get rid of me that easily. I'm like knits me. You'll never shake me off.
Is everything all right?
Not really, no. She's in there, stinking the place out.
Abby's in there. Are you sure?
Meanwhile, our Jack needs his routine back. Poor Tyrone's struggling on his own at the garage. She doesn't realise her behaviour has a ripple effect on everyone around her, like a poisonous little pebble chucked into a pond.
We don't always know what people are going through.
Oh, I'll tell you what she's going through. A case of vodka and 2 grams of coke. Right, I'm going, for now. But you just remember... knits!
Is that Lee? It's Abby from last night. Have you got any more stuff?
I hate swallowing tap.
All right. Didn't think I'll be seeing you again so soon.
Yeah, well.
You got through that stuff I gave you last night already?
Yeah. So have you got any more?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anytime.
I can meet you later on if you like.
Yeah, great. At Rovers?
Yeah, why not? About 4?
See you there.
Okay, see ya.
What are you doing? I followed you.
Why?
Well, Debbie said you were here this morning. Have you discharged yourself from hospital?
No, they let me go.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, much better, thanks.
Yeah? Oh, I bet seeing the baby helped. How was it?
I didn't go.
Abby, are you there?
Who were you avoiding?
Social worker.
Why? Why didn't you see the baby?
Oh, what's the point? It'll only make it harder when I have to give him up.
They won't do that.
Well, they said pretty much yesterday they said that they would, so.
What's that? Oh, please tell me you haven't given up on your baby so you can get high.
I haven't opened it yet.
What, because I interrupted you?
I don't answer to you last time I checked.
Yeah, I know.
Well, just let me get on with it then.
But if you take that, you can say goodbye to any chance of keeping your baby.
The decision's out of my hands. It's already been done.
You don't know that.
Abby, I really need to speak to you.
You should open the door. She's not going away.
What's the point?
Hello, is Abby here? Yeah.
Yeah, I had a drink last night, so write that in your report if you want. I don't care anymore.
I'm not here about that. I've been trying to call you all day. You're needed at the hospital.
Why?
The doctors need to speak to you about your son's health. There's been a complication.
Have you still got that wrap?
I'm not giving you that.
No, I was going to ask you to bin it.
It's already done.
I was going to get off my face while my son's in here suffering.
Well, you're here now.
Is it my fault he's ill?
No. No. Look, I remember Bertie Osborne having the same thing. Now he's a happy, healthy toddler. Do you want to go to the unit and see him?
I don't deserve to.
But do you want to? Oh, thanks.
Don't let all the beeping bother you. It's the machines doing their jobs.
It's tiny.
He is.
How can something so small survive surgery?
You'd be surprised. I'll leave you two alone.
Hiya, kiddo. I'm your mummy. It's really, really nice to meet you.
Hey, how was it?
Yeah, it's good. They're doing some more tests.
Oh, they're being thorough. That's good.
Oh.
What is it?
They've asked me if I'll feed him. Express milk. They said that it would help him.
Listen, I know that's going to be tough for you, but...
The one thing I could have done for him.
But you can still do it.
Like I haven't caused enough damage.
You need to look forward now.
How can I? When my past is like a hair shirt on my back. Any milk I give him will be contaminated.
Drugs. You've taken drugs.
I know.
What, you're saying you know it's wrong? It's not good enough, Abby. You're not some kid that's been caught with their hand in a cookie jar. You're a grown woman who needs to step up and take responsibility. Because there's a baby in there who didn't ask to be brought into this world. So decide, are you going to be a proper mother to him or not?
Easy. I wish it was, but it's not. Right now, it is taking every bit of willpower in my body not to go and rummage through that bin that you dumped them drugs in.
But you've got a child now.
Yeah, so what does that say about me?
Well, it says that however much you are struggling, you're not out there rummaging through the rubbish. You're here for him.
If social services did take him away from me, I wouldn't even be able to blame him.
So this is about you proving that you're a fit parent. A proper mum. Right. First things first, I am going to talk to the nurses and see if it's still possible to use your milk. Okay?
I just thought it'd be something nice
Patient's
to do.
been made to court for the state to have custody of Alfie.
That's not permanent, is it?
No. We are not child snatchers.
Because being his mum must count for something, shouldn't it?
It counts for a lot. We just want to ensure that he is safe, he is cared for, and he has the best chance in life.
Well, that's all I want.
Then we'll do our very best to keep the two of you together. But given that you disappeared from the hospital so soon after giving birth...
I wasn't thinking properly.
I understand. But your recent behaviour has been a little unpredictable, volatile.
I've been off my head. Not drugs, just my mind. My mind's it's been all over the place and I wasn't sure what I wanted.
And you do now?
Yeah, I want my baby.
OK. Well, the hearing's in 2 weeks' time. We just need to gather some evidence of your efforts to turn things around.
Right, OK.
So?
Oh, yeah. I took your advice and I rolled on a rehab programme.
Good.
And I went to a meeting.
Oh, how did that go?
Yeah, well, good. It was good, yeah.
You're not just telling me what you think I want to hear, are you?
All right, it was hard. It was really hard. It was just same old stories, same old promises. First up is the hardest step. We're all on a journey. I didn't want to be there. I hated every minute of it. But I stayed, and I will go back and back and back and back, and I will do whatever it takes for me to get my son.
And how are your attempts at finding long-term accommodation?
I'm on it.
I'll do that. Abi.
Are you stalking me?
I had to see you.
I could get you arrested for harassment or something. The constant phone calls, the texts, and now this. What are you doing here?
Don't you know?
Well, if you banged your head, the entrance to A&E is round the corner.
You've been avoiding me.
I've been busy.
Who's that for?
The mate. She just had a baby.
Boy or a girl?
It's got nothing to do with you. It's my mate's baby.
Okay. Toya, she asked me to help out with an ex-client of hers. She's a woman with a history of drug abuse problems. She's an addict. She's just had a baby. You know, premature, 28 weeks. And I was just looking over the dates.
Oh, do you know what? This is a lovely, heartwarming story and all of that, but why are you telling me?
You stop. I know it's you. Okay, I know. Is it mine? Am I the father? Tell me.
It's none of your business.
It's my baby.
So what?
You said that you couldn't be pregnant.
I came on. Or I thought I had. Turns out that can happen. Who knew?
When did you find out?
When a little arm popped out and waved.
How could you not have known that you were pregnant? You've had kids.
Oh, it's half for the reminder. You know, they totally exit your head when you've had two taken off you and one's dead.
I'm sorry. It's just... this is a lot to take in.
I'll not ask for a off you, and I'll not tell you that you're Alfie's dad.
Alfie? Toya has to know.
Or you'll throw away your relationship, because that's what'll happen.
see him.
On what planet do you think?
There's so many wires.
He's gonna have more track marks than me.
Is it withdrawal? Yeah, from the drugs? Is that why he's in there?
No. He's prim and he's got something wrong with his bowel. NEC, they called it.
Excuse me. What's this bowel thing?
Are you the baby's father?
I'm a friend.
An oversensitive friend. Get a grip, mate.
Is he going to be okay?
He's still undergoing tests. Sorry, it's only 2 visitors at a time in here?
Yeah, sorry, I'll just wait in the corridor.
She needs to know.
A flat. The choice is pretty limited when you're jobless and skint.
We've been worried about you.
You mean you thought I was back on the scag?
No, I didn't.
Nah, don't blame me for thinking the worst.
Does anyone want out? Tea? Coffee? Me?
You need to get down to the hospital. I'll call Imran. He can drive you. And maybe you should go to a meeting too.
Oh, I don't know.
You can do this. Let me call him.
Thank you.
Okay, shall we?
Oh, this place turns a profit, I will.
How was the support group?
Yeah, it's good. It's just what I needed, actually. Am I interrupting something?
I've got something for you. There, sent you a link.
Flat.
It's by the precinct. Enough space for you and Alfie.
Yeah, it looks good, but I can't afford that deposit.
I can.
What?
I've already paid it. It's yours.
No, it's too much money.
It's done. All right, no arguments. Just pay me back whenever.
It's perfect.
Well, it's not, but you know, it's nothing a lick of paint can't sort.
So it's all of them?
Well, you knew.
Yes. I spoke to Kev as well. He's going to sort out your maternity pay.
I can't believe this.
To the flat. Will you take it?
Yeah, of course I will.
Brilliant. I'll call them and get them to sort the paperwork.
Thank you.
So, this maternity pay, it's a temporary solution. And once you're ready to go back to work, I suggest that you find a job somewhere else.
Yeah, I will.
Because I don't know how welcome you're going to be back at the garage.
Kev?
No, Kev said that he wants to do the right thing. Tyrone, however.
I suppose I can't blame him. Look, listen, this is all getting too much.
What do you mean?
Toya. I felt bad enough before, but now she's practically paying me rent. I can't keep lying to her.
I know. I don't like it either. Look, we will sort something. We just need to keep a lid on it for now.
Oh.
There will be other hearings, and I will do everything I can.
I once had an on duty who said it all boiled down to parking. Whether the judge had a decent space or not.
That's a pretty cynical way to look at it.
The parking around the courts must be chronic, because no one's ever gone my way. So, when are you going to break it to Toya?
I'm just going to have to pick my moment.
You're not going to, are you?
No, I will.
And how do you think she'll take it, or does that depend on whether she gets a good parking space?
I think it's going to take a little more than that.
Hey, thought I'd find you here.
Sorry, I was just on my way.
It's my fault. We were just talking about tomorrow and my 5 to 10% chance of winning.
We're late.
I've cancelled it. You've got enough on your plate. Listen, I owe you an apology. Banging on about our wedding.
I don't expect you to put anything on hold.
But I'm sure you'd rather his attention was on you right now. As it should be. You and that precious little bundle.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure I can.
Abi.
No, I can't listen to the to raking over my life, to mistakes, to twins.
But you have to be in there.
Why? You're the one who's doing the talking. Why can't I just sit out here?
Well, how do you think that's going to look?
I can't face it.
You have to be in there. Okay? There is too much at stake.
I know the risks I'm taking.
Not for you, for me.
For you? I mean, yeah, I get you have a vested interest.
Keep your voice down.
All right.
Look, do you have any idea what I'm risking here? Do you?
That was delicious.
But in this case, the actions of Mrs. Webster more than meet the test for removal. Mrs. Webster gave birth to her son Alfie under the influence of drugs and alcohol. She has a well-documented history of addiction and has been a serial relapser. When she had given birth, she then abandoned her newborn baby, giving a false name and address at the hospital. Despite an appeal for the mother to come forward, Mrs. Webster did not. It took a neighbour to suspect she might be the mother and alert social services. When they visited her, she told them categorically that she wanted nothing to do with the child. Her reason for abandoning her baby was that she did not know she was pregnant. This from a woman who has been pregnant twice before. 2 of her children, twins, were removed from her care, aged 5, because of her continued addiction issues and neglect. On several occasions, social services have found her to be using opiates. Once they discovered she had left the 2-year-old twins for several days with only their 13-year-old brother looking after them. On one occasion, they found her unconscious, whilst drugs were left out within the children's reach. This was when the care order was made. But did Mrs. Webster fight to keep her children? Did she get clean and turn her life around? No, she did not. She gave them up willingly. So, madam, even if we were to look at the current situation with a compassionate eye, we cannot ignore Mrs. Webster's history. This is not a woman who has made a single desperate mistake and seeks to change. This is a woman with a long history of abandoning her children, of failing to conquer her substance abuse. For this reason, we do not feel it would be safe for this baby to be with her, and that the test is satisfied for making an interim care order.
How could I let myself be stupid enough to think I might have a chance?
Just calm down.
Calm down. It's over. He's gone.
You can still see him at the hospital.
And what happens when he gets discharged?
He'll be taken into care.
No.
Look, there'll be another hearing in a few weeks. All right? Let me re-strategize. It's like I said, this one was always going to be a long shot.
What's the point? You heard what they said. They made their minds up.
It's a process.
Would you give him to me?
That is who you were, not who you're going to be with Alfie. No, I'm going to fight tooth and nail to make sure he gets back to you, so don't you even think about giving up now.
Well, what's next? What can I do?
We'll talk it through. Work out our next moves together.
Right. I know I'm a complete and utter train wreck. I'm a cow. And I know you probably both want to strangle me. But I'm thankful to you, to both of you.
It's fine.
I can't lose him.
Abi?
Before you ask, it didn't go my way. You won't be coming home with me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I've allowed myself an hour for screaming, maybe punch a wall. Then I'm going to get my head down in that solicitor's office and I'm going to work out how the hell I can prove to him that I could be a mother.
I hope it works out for you.
Cheers. It means a lot.
Listen, I've been meaning to catch up with you. There's still some things of yours in the house.
Oh.
I didn't want to chuck him.
No, Tar. Oh, I'm sorry if you didn't want to hear all that about Alfie.
It's okay.
Look, I'll pop round sometime.
There's no rush. I just wanted to let you know.
The rooms here are amazing.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Maybe I should have come and explained it all with him.
Eh?
Imran.
What about him?
Did he speak to you?
He's not there. Explained what? What are you on about? Oh, come on, spit it out. What is it?
Okay, it's just, well, me and Imran were talking, and I'm sorry, genuinely, I am, but we think it's best if he takes a step back from yours and Alfie's case. I think it's just overwhelming him at the minute, and we've got so much on with trying to adopt Elsie. And...
Do you know what? It's fine. Just leave it, honestly.
Abi, open the door. I'm not going anywhere until you answer.
Well, do one!
I know what Toya said, but you've got it all wrong.
Unless you get away from this door right now, I'm going to call the police.
But you cannot stop me from seeing my son!
Yes, I can. When were you going to tell me? Eh? Did you and Toya cook this up between you? Let's just ditch Abi and Alfie. I am so sorry that supporting your son is too much hassle.
It's not like that. But I had to stop Toya somehow. She was getting too close to the truth.
Whatever.
She could see how upset I was after the hearing. Then she starts asking all these questions, just digging and digging. Now, what am I supposed to say to her when she asks why I care so much? Now, why I'm just sick to death with worry?
You lie! You're a lawyer. It's your job.
She wasn't buying it, okay? I'm not deserting you. All right? I'm going to find you somebody else, a specialist, someone who is much better than I am. It'll put you in an even stronger position.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to do whatever it takes for our son. I will not rest until he is back in your arms, and that does not change whether I'm representing you or not.
I don't believe
I will put my name on the birth certificate.
What?
And then that way, no one will ever be able to take him away, because then I can claim custody as his father.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to do it.
Don't you dare come in my house making false promises that you will never keep.
I will keep it.
What about the adoption?
Doesn't matter.
You're just gonna kiss all that goodbye, are you?
It's like I've told you before. My son comes first, and he always will.
That is a big statement.
It's true.
I can't live like this anymore.
All clear.
I told you we should have been separate trams.
Hey, you're more than welcome to wait 10 minutes for the next one. So what are you going to do with your copy?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'd start by finding a good hiding place, because that is not going to be easy to explain away. Still, if anyone can do it, you can. I have no idea what name's on Alfie's birth certificate. It must have been entirely different, Imran Habib.
Will you keep your voice down?
So you really going to tell her?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I'll tell her after the adoption meeting later.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Are you okay?
Third-degree burns.
Oh, it's gone all over your store.
Fine.
Oh, no, help. Get off. I'm sorry. And look, I'm sorry again about Imran.
Yeah, me too.
Why don't you come over to mine and get yourself cleaned up? I'm only across the road.
No, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine.
Abi.
Here. Come in, I'll get you one.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Nina. Cheers.
You all right, Toya?
Yeah, just bumped into Abi with my coffee.
Oh, dear. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, sorry, it's more her.
Abby?
Yeah, have you spoken to her much lately?
Not masses, no. What is it?
Well, it might be nothing. She just seemed a bit weird.
Oh, you just chucked coffee all over her.
No, I don't know. She seemed like she was in a bad way.
Right.
I mean, I talked to her myself, but we're not really in a great place at the moment. Imran said that you can't represent her anymore, so...
Really? Right, so when you say bad way, how bad's bad? Bad as in moody or bad as in using again?
She did have a package in a bag that she didn't want me to see.
Right, well, thanks anyway.
Who is it?
It's me.
What do you want?
Oh, nice. I've got your stuff from the house.
Give me just 2 seconds.
In your own time.
Shut your face. Just got out of the shower. I had a fight with a coffee cup.
Oh, you win?
Clearly not.
So, how are you?
Soggy.
Oh, can I come in?
Yeah.
I heard Imran's not representing you. I wanted to check you're all right.
Well, I found someone else, so yeah, fine.
Right, well, that's good. And how's little Alfie?
Still in his fishbowl.
He's okay?
Yeah, and well, he's still scarily prem, obviously.
Yeah, well, it's scary, isn't it, when they're that young?
Why are you here, Kev? Really?
I was worried about you. I didn't want you thinking there's no one looking out for your kids. There is. And not just Toya and Imran. There's me and Sally. And whatever happens, you know, people are willing to help.
Is this you checking I'm clean?
No. Are you?
Yes. Of course.
Ah, well, that's good. So, what have you got to do to get a cup around here?
Flipping it, brass neck on him.
I'd offer to brew it myself, but I don't know where the kitchen is.
It's through there.
Comfy now. Got any bickies? Ooh, guess not. I'd have thought, you know, I could have bought some.
Oh, well, it's a thought that doesn't count.
Yeah. 2 sugars.
Yeah, I know, you plum. Anyway, how did you hear about Imran leaving us in the... Kev? Kev?
Hi, this is Imran Abi. Please leave a message.
Imran, it's me. Look, when you get this call, can you ring me straight away, please? Kev, he knows. I've been trying to ring you.
I noticed. You were too late. Kevin sent Toya a photo of the birth certificate. Toya told the social worker. Adoption's off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, at least now it's...
Don't. Why did you leave it out for him?
No, I didn't leave it out. It went in my bag. Look, she forgave you for sleeping with some random. Is it really all that different with me?
There you are. Another secret conversation. The proud parents.
Makes you feel any better because of what you did?
What I did?
Because of those photos that you sent. My life has been completely blown apart.
Oh, your life. Your life. And what about me and Jack? Because for us, it's not our fault.
I'm sorry.
You just like playing the good guy, don't you, eh? Swooping in, helping all the little folk. When all along you're just a walking disaster.
Look, Kev, if you want to hit me, just do it.
You're not worth it. Neither of you are. Have a nice life. And between you, I hope you don't screw little Alfie up too much, yeah?
He's got him round the nose.
He was planning to tell you.
You know, in the old days, they'd have dragged you both on telly for a lie detector test. Except that your man would probably smash it. He's a very good liar. Could have kept this up for years.
We didn't want to hurt you.
The idea of you carrying his baby. Do you know how hard that is for me to deal with? Well, this is totally kiboshed my chances of adopting. My chance to be Elsie's mum. No, I think it's impractical with my life in such a mess. So Elsie's another child that ends up back in the care system. You're probably thinking, yippee, best place for him.
I thought that this was my last chance to be a mum.
I never had one.
I know.
Who are you trying to fool? I won't take proper care of him. No, I mean, I'm sure you'll put on a great show for the judge, but when you get bored or you fancy a line, he'll be sat crying in his pram. You just get back on the merry-go-round. You're not fit to care for a baby. Sooner he's adopted, the better.
You're right to hate me. Especially after you've been so supportive. Ruining our friendship is the thing I feel most bad about.
Friendship based on lies. I should have left you to rot.
I didn't want to rock the boat.
Oh, you've wrecked the boat. Yeah, it's in bits at the bottom of the sea.
Everything you say about me is right. I'm useless. But you're a good person. You'd be a brilliant mum if you just try and sort things out with Imran.
Oh, I don't want your cast-offs.
It was a stupid one-off. We'd had a few drinks.
What, and you just thought, oh, I fancy a quick bunk up with the sexy solicitor. Well, he must have had his beer goggles on because he'd never looked twice at a junkie like you.
We both regretted it straight away. I left town because I couldn't face anyone. We were mortified. I didn't know I was pregnant, and there was nothing else going on at any point.
Oh, don't make me laugh. You'd have kept your grubby little secret up for years if Kevin hadn't found out. But you both had a good laugh.
No.
But I will never get past this, and I will never forgive either of you.
I just think, you know, I should be
Park.
safe. Good girl.
I tried ringing.
I know.
I just wanted to see if you want to be there when, you know, when Elsie goes.
No, thanks. You've already said your goodbyes. It'll only confuse her.
I just hate the thought of you going through this on your own.
Well, I've got a family that I can count on.
Tell you.
Don't. Gotta go. Elsie, sweetheart, come on. Park, yeah?
She's a strong woman.
Strongest person I know. But everyone has their limits.
So, in short, as executor of your father's...
Well, it's none of your business, all right?
Yeah. You know me, always poking my nose in. Well, drugs are sort of my specialist subject, which is how I come to know if you neck that lot, you'll be totally out of it.
That's the idea.
Yeah, not so good if you don't actually wake up again the way. Listen, now I know it's got to be tough with your mum being ill and that. Is that hers?
Was. My mum's dead. She died last night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you see, there's really no one else left to care about what I do. No one.
Hey, sorry, I had to go out with something.
I carry the pain of Seb's death with me every second of every day. And since it happened, I've done things, stupid things, reckless things, that I thought would help take some of it away. Or maybe there was even a part of me that wanted to end it.
Just feel like I can't breathe.
I know. But I am telling you from experience that stuff, it's not the answer.
If I were you, I'd be telling me to down the whole bottle.
Yeah, well, maybe at one point I would have, but things change. I'm not saying that the pain disappears, but you learn to live with it. Then little by little, breathing, it just becomes a bit easier. Anyway, what would your mother say if she was here right now?
Nah, we had issues, so...
Sometimes when I'm lying in bed late at night or early in the morning and I'm thinking about Seb and the hundreds of ways that I've failed him, all the rows, the fallings out, I have to remind myself that despite everything, we loved one another unconditionally.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there when my mum died. So we didn't say stuff.
Tell her what delights Albie's subject.
You know what? I think I've just realised why you're a smackhead.
What?
I mean, you've destroyed so many people's lives. That's got to be hard to get your head around, even for somebody like you.
Let's just leave it, shall we?
No, let's not. Let's talk about you having sex with my sister's partner and her going AWOL because the social services are taking a kid away from her.
You know what? It takes two to tango. I reckon it's Imran you need to be having a word with. And Toy's not the only one having to deal with social services. I could have my son taken off me for good too, you know.
Poor little Mike probably won't be that lucky. I mean, let's face it, being adopted is probably better than having a useless junkie for a mother.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Oh, I needed to be up anyway. I want to get back in. So how was it?
How's what?
The flat? Oh, the apartment. Is there a difference?
Oh, well, I think they charge 200 quid a month more for an apartment. Wasn't really my thing.
How come?
Well, there's a bit too much exposed brickwork for my liking. Don't want to feel like I'm living inside a kiln.
Fair enough. Listen, I'm sorry that I snapped at you earlier. Just no sleep, hormones, and it just got to me.
No, it's all right. I get it.
Thanks. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping you might be able to get me a copy of Alfie's birth certificate.
I've given you one already, haven't I?
Yes, you did, but I'm not sure where it is. You know, living in my office has kind of thrown all the organisation out the window.
Why do you need one so urgently?
I would like to add him to my health insurance.
All right. Yeah. Well, hang on, I'll go and get it.
It is.
Kelly told me what he did for her yesterday.
All right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
It wasn't my place.
Well, thank you anyway.
How's she doing?
Fine, yeah, fine. She told me you took the morphine off her.
Yeah, well, she was about to neck the whole bottle.
What did you do with it?
Oh, well. Is that why you're really here, to see if I necked it all instead?
Did you?
No. And I can't believe you're even thinking that.
Then what did you do with it?
I chucked it in a bin on Victoria Street.
Then what's this?
You've been in my bin. Just when I was starting to trust you.
Don't you dare turn this around on me. I was clearly right to be concerned.
No, you weren't.
This is empty.
Yeah, I tipped it in the sink.
This is why you don't want to live with me and Alfie, isn't it?
No.
You're using again.
No.
The Kelly's just waving around a giant free fix was just too much temptation for you, wasn't it?
I told you I poured it away.
You also told me that you put it in a bin on Victoria Street, so why didn't you do that?
But what? I should have done. I don't know why I brought it home, but, you know, as soon as I got in, I poured it away. Because if I'd gone to bed knowing that it was in the house, then I wouldn't have gone to sleep, and yeah, I probably would have given in to temptation, but I didn't. I threw it away. Because Alfie needs me.
You swear you didn't take this?
Yes. Do you believe me?
What's this?
Once a week, I have an appointment with a plastic tub and a cubicle, courtesy my social worker.
Sorry?
I pee in a cup to prove I'm clean.
And you are?
Yeah. Is that enough for you, or do you want to, I don't know, hold the cup next time? Oh, I'm sorry, am I keeping you?
No, sorry, just a text from Toya.
What does she want?
I wish I knew.
So, do you believe me?
Sorry, this last one here is dated yesterday.
Yeah.
So this proves nothing?
It proves I'm clean.
It proves that you were clean yesterday. Then you got your hands on that morphine.
Why would I risk losing my kid over some stupid fix?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, would it?
I am telling you the truth. I didn't take it.
And I don't believe you.
Oh! Oh! Hey.
Oh, hi.
Is that Ken Barlow's car?
Yes. Daniel put windscreen washer in the brake fluid. Again.
Again? I'm surprised Ken still lets him borrow it.
Daniel was livid, apparently. He reckons the picture next to it looked like a windscreen.
Oh, that's what a university education gets you.
Yep.
I've been meaning to say I really appreciate all the maternity leave stuff. It's been, well, a godsend, a lifesaver.
No probs.
But I was wondering if I could get back to work.
Oh, right.
I could really do with being on a full wage, and any overtime would be nice and all. I've got to get all the baby stuff to show the social that I can cope with Alfie, and I haven't got anything. I've got clothes.
Right, of course.
I know I haven't got a leg to stand on asking you, and I might not be up to heavy duties, and it'll be awkward.
It's fine.
I just really want to show him that I'm ready for this. I know you've got your doubts, and that's fair enough. But I really want to try to be a good mum.
I bet, of course you can. I shouldn't have said what I said. Alfie's lucky to have you.
Not sure about that, but thank you.
Oh, yeah?
Abby's come back to work.
Right.
And on that bombshell, I'm having my lunch. I'll leave you to it, Kev. I'll try not to be longer than an hour, but...
Right, it's fine. Take as long as you need.
Ta. Enjoy your buttons.
Is that really a good idea?
Whatever happened, it's got nothing to do with this place, has it? And we need the help.
And she's already taken extended lunch breaks?
Oh, says the man who's half an hour late. She's gone to see Alfie at the hospital.
I just don't want her to take advantage of you. I'm only looking out for you, mate.
Yes, I know. Look, she's just trying to make the best of a bad situation for the baby.
So to confirm, I might be tiny, but I've had a very big adventure. And then it curled up into a little ball and fell fast asleep. Flipping heck, someone really wants to talk to your mother, don't they? Hey, Elliot, can I ring you back later? I'm at the hospital. They've withdrawn it. Does that mean I can take him home once he's been discharged? What?
I was right there.
Oi! I knew you were a liar, and I knew you were a cheap, but even I didn't think you'd stoop as low as stealing a baby off his mother.
I'm sorry, okay? I've been trying to ring you.
To tell me what? That you're taking me son off me?
Abby, we're not cutting you out.
Whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean, we? You're taking him back?
We want you to be a part of Alfie's life.
Oh, that's what he's told you, is it? And you believe him, dear? What, you reckon this hasn't been his plan all along? Making out it's in my interest to put his name on the birth certificate?
It is not that at all.
Wait, you did this without telling her?
I'm sorry, it happened faster than we expected.
We are doing this for Alfie's best interests.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you believe him, you're a bigger mug than I thought you were. Well, this is you. It isn't it? It's you. You make out you're all nice and caring when all you want to do is steal someone else's baby because you can't have your own.
No, that's not it. And I'm sorry, but at the moment, Alfie would be better off with us.
Whoa, calm down, yeah? Calm down.
You are cutting me out of my son's life. You're sick. The both of you, you're sick.
No one is going to stop you from seeing Alfie.
You're making it worse.
What's happened now? They knew exactly what they were doing.
One must consider outcomes.
Come on, let's go to the bistro.
I've got to go to work. Adam's
Your
got
little deal cardboard box. You've blood on your face.
Oh, yeah, I'll punch you all.
Do you possess a first aid kit?
Sometimes I don't know whether you're cute or stupid.
Well, I endeavour to be neither. What are you looking for?
Cider. Well, the emergency tenor I stashed away to buy cider.
Is that why?
No, Roy, but neither is trying to get a flat, get clean, so imagine I can bring my son home.
I'm sure you will have an opportunity to challenge the decision.
A working-class ex-junkie who's got she neglects kids scrawled all over her records against a man who eats worse for breakfast dressed in a flaming bat gown.
But Alfie's mother, you have rights.
But that's not the way the Sus will see it. And now it's back with Toya. You should put that face and all worthy and counselly. The pair of them, just all of us are all nuclear family, whereas I'm the nuclear bomb. Devil of cider.
No.
You'll not stop me.
I'll get it.
As if you're going to buy me cider.
I will, if you agree to stay here. And I've got a first aid kit in the cafe.
Just get the cider.
So it's from Seb's at Memorial Garden.
What?
It's a cutting, a reminder.
Of?
Of the fact that for many years you had difficulty being a parent, but by the time Seb died, you were a successful mother. It's an opportunity for you to continue your journey as a parent.
I've got no chance, I've told you.
Well, you told me all your faults and your fears, but, well, there are, or there could be, alternative narratives.
This is non-alcoholic.
Yes. I thought I'd give you a choice. You are Alfie's flesh and blood. That at least should give you a case and hope.
Hope?
If you choose to embrace it. Or you can give in to destructive urges and throw away any future you have with your son. It's entirely up to you.
You will always be a part of Alfie's life.
You've been begging for an hour in the park with him. Elliot reckons we've got plenty for a case, so time for the funding. We'll see you in court.
Court?
Your relationship's a scam. I've had 6 months longer with Alfie. It's my blood running through his veins right now, and all your smart words and posh suits won't change that. You'll lose. Jimmy, lose.
Okay, do your worst. The investigation will find that Imran's a good solicitor who acted in good faith.
She actually believes that.
How dare you?
Clearly, emotions are running.
Oh, Roy, just back off. Do you know what? You act like you're this font of integrity, but... Oh, it's copies on the house, isn't it, while you work out how to stop Alfie's father from getting custody? It's disgusting.
Whereas you're playing it by the book.
We are doing everything we can to try and give Alfie the very best start in life. And I'm not talking about money.
Me? His mother, I'm his best chance.
You're using again. Look, she's not a well woman.
As a matter of fact, Abby has volunteered for regular
Don't
drugs
bother,
tests.
Roy. She's not interested in the truth.
Oh, I have a very good relationship with the truth, thank you.
The only way she can knife me is by buying into Imran's lies, because she likes to get it right, even when she's getting it wrong. Don't you?
Oh, no.
Let's not argue here.
Look, let's not argue, full stop.
Why the sea change?
I want custody of my son.
So do I.
Let's not fight over him. I want you and Toya to be a big part of his life. I don't want to deprive him of the love from his dad and partner.
We're getting married, so stepmom, actually.
Right.
It's not a tactic.
It's great. Congratulations. Happy families. It's just what our little fella needs. But, I am done with the slanging matches. I've spent most of my life fighting and I'm over it. My son needs a calm and patient mum, and that's what I'm going to give him. Well, I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee, give you three some time.
Okay. Thank you.
Would you like me to take away?
Yeah, it'll be right out.
Hey, Elliot. No, it's fine. I'm always happy to talk to you. What do you mean? It's run out. Well, no, I can get you more money. You just need to give me some time. You can't pander me now. Fine, thanks for nothing.
Right, toast to Imran and pictures of the wee one.
I cannot wait to bring him home. Yeah, life is good.
My God, talk about smug.
Abby.
It's not game over yet. Alfie's as much mine as he is yours.
Abby, not now. It's a man's stag do.
Whatever happens, I'm going to keep fighting you until Alfie's on with me, where he belongs.